Hello! Hello! Pray return to the waking sands. I'm gonna return to sands soon. Tomorrow. Tomorrow, indeed. Tomorrow. I'm actually very excited to play Deltarune Chapter 5 because I'm terrified of being spoiled right now. Dodging that shit left and right. Hello, Danny! Oh my god, you're at 35 stream streak. Oh gosh. And then Terra coming in with the 80. That's crazy. That's a lot of... That's jobless behavior right there. No. How is everybody today? Hello. I'm very tired, like, oh my god. But not as tired as I was. Not as tired as I were. I have a piece of hair in my mouth. That's not fun. I was kind of like, yesterday I woke up and I went shopping, and when I was out shopping, I decided that I wanted to sniff every bottle of perfume because I was like, oh, I could get myself a fun scent. And then I gave myself a headache, and then I didn't do anything about that. And then I went to work, and I felt kind of hyper. Like, before going to work, I was like, oh yeah, I'm jumping and pinging off walls. And then a few hours in, like halfway through my shift, I'm like, oh, I'm checked out now. And then coming home from work, I was eating breakfast, and I'm like, oh, fucking kill me. Like, I'm tired. My ass have been spoiling you with my status ever since I finished the game. I haven't read your status. I can't. I got too much shit to read. You know, it's really not smart to give yourself a headache. I know, but I was like, oh wow. Maybe if I want to like the smell of, proceeds to sniff more perfume. So many perfumes are like, I don't know, like maybe it's obviously because it's like super concentrated, right? You're not supposed to like have the most concentrated bit of it, but it's just like when you open it to be like, how does it smell like? And you're punched in the face with it. It's like, any of them that say they're a musk, I don't like it. Like, it's just, that sounds, bleh, 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 bleh. I got too much stuff to read a spoiler status. My friend, so I've been reading people's webcomics. We have the webcomic book club. And then my friend dropped another book. Emma dropped book 5. Very suddenly and spontaneously. And I'm sitting here like, there is too much to read right now. I brought my tablet to work to draw at work, and I was gonna start drawing some like at the end of like some of the comic chapters, I want to have like character profiles and stuff. So I was like, I'll sketch those because those are kind of easy. It's just like, you know, just the rough image of like a body, and then like this is where the text will go, you know. And I was like, that's easy, that'll be fun. And then Emma was like, actually I dropped my book, and I was like, ah, fuck, and I'm not that far yet. I was speaking with Jess yesterday while she was cleaning up stuff on her save, and she went like, I almost want to go to Sword and be like, hey, so I know you probably aren't going to stream the game, but like, would you stream it for us? Because I want to see your reaction to so many things. Oh my god. I think you'll both be well asleep when I'm playing it. But, you know what? Maybe we should make a group chat, and I'll just give you my written responses. You know, I'm very curious. I probably would. She'd probably be awake. Okay, I'll just live react to Jess's DMs. Cause I'm gonna play tomorrow. I'm probably not gonna stream tomorrow. I was originally going to, but my ass is tired. But I have a couple things to do. And like, it was gonna be a late night stream anyways, but I think I'm just not gonna do that because whatever, I'm tired. But I have a couple things to do in like mid-afternoon tomorrow, and then I'm probably just gonna go play Deltarune. But that'll be like 3, 4, 5 hours from this time. But let's get to the art side of this. Yeah. I wanna play and win tomorrow though. Play and win. Winner, Gagnon. Yeah. I will spam Jess's DMs though, being like, I'm going. I'm starting it up. I don't even think I've updated the game yet. I should probably go do that. I'm very curious what it is. Like, is G'raha Tia just gonna like jump in from the title screen? Like, I don't know. Like, it could be anything, right? It could be anything. I mean, it's so small. It takes like no time. Yeah. I took my Steam off like auto updating because it always would like automatically update at like the worst time, and you're like, oh my god, why is my computer slow? Well, not computer, like why am I lagging in my game? And Steam's just like, hi, I'm updating like all the 20 games that you don't play. Oh my god, the housing theme. I spend so much time in my house and in like residential areas when I'm playing 14 that like the song is like the theme. The name of all this AFK here and wait for others for raid time. Yup. It sure is, man. What a good theme. What a good theme. I can't wait for it to just be like Stormblood. This theme really just reminds me of raiding because of this alone. Oh my god. That's amazing. Oh, hopefully. When I raided last time, like my last static, we would always meet up in Solution 9. It's wild where like statics meet up, because some people like meet up at each other's houses. Some people don't meet up at all. They have no whimsy. Other people be like, meet me in the hub city. My ass is tired though. My brain right now is empty. Same, but that's because of the heat. Oh, I'm so sorry. We get our heat wave next week, I think. But I have an air conditioner. Blackie talking about like the asphalt or pavement or whatever turning molten. I'm like, holy shit. That's crazy. Oh shit, almost 4 years. Oh my god. Let's do. Thank you for the 46 months. Whoops. The Emma, thank you so much. Oh my god, you got a 4-head butterfly fish. An epic. Best I got is that big ass fan. Oh my god. I hope the fans are keeping it cool. Bro, I can't believe you guys don't even have a fan normally. When I was a kid, my bedroom had no like vent or openable window, so there was no air circulation. And I legit just had a fan. And my house didn't have like AC. We had an AC unit in the window in the like downstairs, which did not cool the upstairs. To no one's surprise, because cold air does not really travel upward. We're made for winters and somewhat decent summers, not this much, right? Right. Dude, summer sucks. How are you, Emma? Hello, hello. Global warm. The people be like, global warming's not real, and then you look at Europe and you're like, oh, gotta invest in ACs. I should go into a business of importing ACs to Europe. I can make bank. Maybe there's probably problems like power shortages. Some people can just say no. Who would want to install them though is the issue. I mean, like, it's like there's central air. There's different kinds of air conditioning. I will make a diagram for you actually. So there's like, you'll have like this box outside people's houses, which is like this, which is a big fan, and sometimes it's covered up. And this is central air. So this is like, you turn this shit on and it just works like a furnace. Then there's like these window ones that you like put into like a window, and typically they only work in windows that close vertically. Which not to my understanding, that's not all European windows, but basically they just sit there. They have like a little thing. They have like their knobs. They come out when you want them to, and the window just sits on top, and they have to tilt outward. So when you're like, they're like, here's the window, here's your ugly ass air conditioner tilting out the window like this, and it's dripping everywhere. We're waiting for some water damage. And then there's some that like sit on the floor, right? And then they got like a hose, and then like this plastic bit. And then the window just shuts like that. This is what I got, but for one of these to be good, you need to spend the money to get one with 2 hoses. There's probably some other air conditioners like these ones do come like in the one, my window's shut like this, and you can get these really tall ass ones that do this. But my god, are these ones expensive. These ones are fucking expensive. For some reason. And they're also big chonkers. Like that's ugly. This is like, oh, the big chungus hanging out your window, dripping all over the ground. I have one of these. But these ones suck if it has one hose. But they're still better than, you know, dying, I guess. But the problem is that all of these use a lot of energy. Because essentially all an air conditioner is it pulls in cold air, the hot air. The hot air comes in, it runs through this long chain of wiggly tubes to cool down its surface area, and then it gets pumped out as cold air. That's all an air conditioner is. By the way, if you were curious. And there's a little bit of coolant in there to keep the mess of tubes cool. I watched a video once when I was like crying about air conditioners because where we live now, we were unable to put ours in that we owned at the time. It's better than melting in the heat, I guess. The other problem with air conditioners is they just pump air outside. Like, and that's like, obviously it's not your problem, but it makes it just hotter outside. Especially in urban areas. Also, The window ones are a pain to install. They can fall out. And I had another point I wanted to make. Yeah, the electric bill, it's gonna go up. I had something else I was gonna draw there, but yeah, Europeans at least. But also there's like, so I live in a part of Canada that has a surplus of, what the fuck? Candles! Oh my god, that smells delicious. That smells just like the one at Winners. But yeah, air conditioning. That shit's kind of expensive. Oh wait, so the point I wanted to make was a lot of like windows open like this. You know, like, what the fuck do you do then? There's these weird contraptions you can get. They attach like a sheet here, and then you can like put a hose in for like one of the standing ones. That's a fucking mess. How the fuck you put an air conditioner in that, you know? These aren't really problems. If I get a fish, the heat will stop. Oh my god, let's see. I need this to stop. Please get a fish. Oh my god! Tell you got a fish! Bro, the heat's stopping. Holy shit. Bro, I would have fucking killed. I think if I lived in your guys' heat without air conditioning, I would have killed someone by now. Like, holy shit, do not speak to me. If the heat doesn't stop, I will find you, Teo. Oh my god. If I didn't have air conditioning, I'd be like, oh my god, I'd love going to work because then I can just stay in my -20 freezer all the time. Because I work in a freezer. I want to work in a freezer. Okay. You want to come work with me? I'm Loki. I'm so excited to go to work for our work meeting on Monday. Is it because it's air conditioned? Because we have our walk-in freezer. Hell yeah, let's go. Yes, that means I can move to Canada, be within distance to kidnap. I mean, pet Chi and Felix. Oh my god. Air condition works. Oh my gosh. My work sucks. Please don't come work where I work. Bro, okay. So at my work, I wanna doodle something. I'm gonna doodle something really quick. So I work in a bakery, right? So we have to order like dough. So we have these like this sheet. It's in a book, right? And it has like the thing. It has like this list of like every day of the week. And then it has like a thing to scan so you can scan it. So this is the whole thing, right? So the days of the week that you want something, you just write a number in one of these little boxes. You be like 1 or like whatever. And then my department manager is supposed to come over and order it, you know? She's supposed to do that, right? And I do it. I fill it out. I leave it on a desk. I leave it open on a desk because apparently closing it and putting away and leaving a note on it that says, please check daily, was not the correct thing I was supposed to do. Anyway, so I left it open. I've been doing that all week. I did that on Wednesday. And then this thing is 2 sheets. There's 2 pieces of paper here. Two pieces of paper. And she did the front page, so I had to leave a little note that said, hey, please flip over. Flip over. There's a second sheet. Please order this shit on the second sheet. And then she didn't order my shit yesterday. She just left it. She was like, nope. And I'm like, oh my god. I lost my mind. I'm losing my mind, bro. And then I told my manager, and he's like, well, did you ask her? I'm like, why the fuck should I have to ask her to do a job that I do every day? This is weaponized incompetence at this point, yeah. It's oh my god, okay? Oh my god. She is a creature, okay? My department manager, though, she's a really nice lady. She's really nice. She's really nice. But boy, is she something. Weaponized incompetence is Hildebrand's theme playing, yeah. Yeah, it drives, oh my god. It drives me up a fucking wall, bro. And this isn't just like, this isn't like one time, like, oopsie, she forgot. This is like the 15th week in a row where I'm like, hey, I've ordered and you have just ignored it. What is your problem? And then the other problem is, she only orders, like, so I work in a bakery and a deli, and we share the same freezer. Okay, so deli orders, like, there's food that deli gets that comes in frozen, and they just cook it. And then I get dough that then has to be cooked, you know? And deli food isn't really heavy, except some of it. But, oh boy, do they get a lot, okay? And then this bitch orders once a week, and my ass is like, oh god, I have to work like 7 skids of product because this motherfucker does not understand that you can order like a small amounts throughout the week. You know, it doesn't have to be all one day. Like it's infuriating. Anyways, I begged another department manager to order my stuff today, so then it comes in when I'm not at work. And that's her problem. Not really. My god, I could talk about her all day. She's a creature. She's just a creature. She's a very nice lady, though. But she is a creature. Anyways, how's everybody doing today? I am big chillin'. Oh, actually, this is more fun, but I went to a store yesterday, and I bought this little like diorama thing, and I wanna get a picture of it. I wanna get a picture of it because it's cool. And I have kind of become obsessed with this idea of like little miniature dioramas. Like, I bought this thing and I gotta build it, and it's just like, I think it's wood or cardboard pieces, and it's just like a little, it's supposed to be like a bookend for a bookshelf or something, I think, in actuality, but like it's just like, it's so cute. A book nook. Yeah, a book nook. Yeah, a book nook. And these like little like wooden diorama things that you put together. And I kind of love it. It's kind of adorable. So I made a list of like a dozen other ones that I want to like build. Melting other than that gaming? Hell yeah. It would. Okay, a little wood diorama. I've been trying to read Japanese names and credits lately. How's that been going? It looks very cozy. It looks very cute. Small Japan. Yes. There's a whole bunch of them. Like, I made a list of some, and there's like castles with dragons and stuff, and there's like these like steampunk, like locations, and there's so many cool little dioramas you can make, and I'm just like, ooh. If it's fun to make, it's gonna be like my Gunpla. You guys out there building Gunplas, I'm building tiny little Japanese alleyways for my non-existent bookends. I know that some of them say beforehand, but I do recognize some of the characters. It's just a matter of knowing how to read it properly. Oh, yeah. And reading properly already is very difficult if you're like me. My ass is so dumb. You're just making small dark worlds crazy. Yeah, I am! Yeah. I thought this was the beginning of a fucking Kingdom Hearts theme. Oh my god. Reading properly is really hard in Japanese where the characters got 2+ readings. Yeah, that sounds very confusing. I remember reading that a long time ago and being like, that's convoluted. Holy shit. I'd be like the kid in The Boy and the Beast where he's like, how do you read this? What's this one? I think about that movie a lot still, Teo, by the way. I really like it. I really like that movie. Honestly, if the Japanese reading to Jess and just stand up there like, sad cat thumbs up. It's so crazy that she's so good at reading the silly words. You guys should go to Japan together. I know it's, that's... You guys should just go to Japan. Oh yeah, also, by the way, there's the wall-mounted air conditioners, which you have to drill a hole in your wall to... It was a really good movie. Yeah, Boy and the Beast was a really good movie. You guys should watch Boy and the Beast if you haven't seen it before. It's a very good movie. You have no idea how bad I wanna. I feel like this entire chat is like, I wanna go to Japan. Japan seems fun when you don't live there. I could never put in the, like, the work ethic that they would want, you know? Like, I could never. I would perish. I want to go to Japan at least once. Same. Stream Japan trip, y'all. Let's go. I remember many years ago in my friend's server trying to, like, organize a Japan trip. This is back before COVID as well. And you know how useless some people are at trying to plan a trip? You're like, what area of Japan do you want to go to? And everybody is saying things on, like, different sides. And you're like, okay, guys. I just did another Crown Handler 4 check, still no dice. Oh my god! Bro, Crown Handler 5 is gonna come out in theaters before we even get to watch 4. Never plan a trip with multiple friends. Exactly. Holy shit, never. Planning trips with some people who are unbelievably bad at planning fucking sucks. Yeah, especially when you're like, okay, so you want to go to Japan, right? What are things that you would personally, like, want to do? And they're like, and, you know, these bitches just go, I want to eat ramen. Okay! Your input is helpful. Crown Handler has just been making watching it as difficult as possible. Exactly. I can't believe you put us on this quest, Emma. Best is to go solo or duo almost, right? You guys gotta, like, divide your friend group into teams and just be like, we will meet up for dinner at, like, a Tabi Hodai or something. Like, I'm gonna go to Shibuya Crossing, yeah. I planned a trip for 4 friends. They all came to this fuck-ass town, yeah. It was supposed to be finished by now. Ah, yeah. I was always the planning friend, right? So we would go to a convention, and I became the mom friend unwillingly, and I did not want to be, and it stressed me the fuck out. It was like, okay, what time are we going to the con today? I don't fucking know, bro. What time do you want to go to the con today? Holy shit, where are we getting food, Soren? I don't fucking know. Where do you want to eat? How about we go here? And they're like, no. Okay, how about no. We planned to go to a Korean barbecue with friends like 3 to 4 weeks ago. We booked the tables yesterday. I love my friend group IRL, but sometimes I hate them. Oh my god. But Korean barbecue dough. Korean barbecue dough. I like hanging out with my IRL friends, but I don't like planning literally anything with them. Maybe it'd be different now. I haven't been to a con with my friends since before COVID. No, just after COVID, like 2022. And then I was kind of like, oh yeah, I'm not doing this again. I'd rather go in a pair. And you guys could figure it out. Korean barbecue with a big glass of Sapporo. It'll be my first time going. I'm so excited. Oh my god, okay. I don't know if it'll be as good. I don't know what, you know, I went to this one in Toronto. It was just called, like, Korean Grill. And it was the most delicious food I have ever eaten. And I know that you cook it yourself, so I technically am a master chef, okay? But they marinate that meat in such, whatever it is sitting in is like, so yummy. Oh my god. The place we're going to apparently has like a bunch of soju, so I'm excited. Oh my god. We went out for sushi the other day, and we got cheese stuffed wontons covered in bulgogi beef. And that was so delicious. Oh my god. I was like, holy shit, this is better than the sushi. Sushi was so good though, but the one we got was one of them we got was kind of crazy. It was loaded. Let me check what the fuck that was, because it had like so much stuff. Let me. No, I gotta go find this. Oh god, everything's gonna take forever. Menu. Give me that menu. Why does your menu just give you opening out? Why are people so bad at making their websites? Holy shit. All right, let me just see your fucking menu. Oh my god, this one. Yes, open. So it was crispy spicy salmon, avocado, tempura shrimp, cream cheese topped with salmon with crispy onion flakes and sweet spicy mayo. So there was, what was it, like salmon, shrimp, and more salmon with cream cheese and mayo. That shit was loaded. That was delicious though. Very rich. That sounds like heaven for the mouth. It was very rich after having fucking just avocado and salmon. It almost made me throw up. It was way too rich. it was quite a lot all at once. But I mean, I still ate that. I was like, oh my god, this is a lot. It was also very expensive. It was $21 for 8 or 10 pieces of that sushi. Holy shit. That shit is expensive. But I was like, oh my god. So remember the first sushi date I had with Jess almost ended in disaster? Really? What happened? What happened? Did she learn she was like did one of you guys learn that you were allergic to like shellfish? Or something? She has some kind of allergies to avocado, and we got a platter, not really, like 80% of the platter had avocado on it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's not good. I don't know if disaster is really the tragic. All almost ended in tragedy. Holy shit. We thankfully realized before she ate any, and I ordered a bunch of nigiri and such on the side, so we ended up being okay, but it could have ended way worse. Yeah, oh my god. That is... Oh. My least favorite part about going out for sushi is like, okay, at least at the place that I go to, there's so many options, and I'm just like, but also, in my mind, I'm like, I could pack away like 40 pieces of sushi, that shit's easy, and then I get through like 10, and I'm like, oh no, I'm full, you know? Like, in my mind, I'm like, that shit ain't nothing, you know? I might need to order more, and then I eat like half of what I've ordered, and I'm like, oh, I've made mistakes. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way about sushi. You constantly overestimating how much you can eat, especially with sushi. How many burgers did you manage? I did like 6 or something. Okay, the burgers was specifically a challenge to see how many we could do. I mean, I ate all of them. Like, none of them went to waste. I ate all of them. Honestly, okay, so with the burgers... The thing with the burgers is I got tired of chewing before I got full, and they taste like garbage. Okay, like it's not like after like the 4th McDonald's burger, you're kind of like, yeah, I don't think like your body is actively telling you to stop. Like, I can eat a lot of food. especially in comparison, I go out for dinner and breakfast sometimes with my coworkers. You know who's the only person to finish their meal? Always me, and I always order the biggest meal, and I always finish my food. And these bitches be like, I couldn't do like half of it. I still remember meeting my friend at TwitchCon years ago. We went to a sushi place, sat across each other, and ordered a 60-piece platter for us to share. Holy shit. We got 15 pieces in and we realized we made a mistake. Yeah, that's half the platter, right? You're gonna take half the platter home with you. 60 pieces of sushi is crazy. You're just built different. See, it's deceptive because you're like, oh, it's like like if you think of like how many cheese and crackers could you pack away, right? Like sushi's not that big unless you like get the big ones, right? And it's just deceptive. It's like it's this tiny little thing you pick up. It's finger food technically at the end of the day. And you pick it up and you eat it, and you're like, I could do like 40 of these, easy. Like, how many chicken nuggets do you think you could eat? Like, my one friend that had like 60 pieces of sashimi when he was here. Yeah, that dude just, bro, he just kept ordering like, I need to start with like 20 pieces of sashimi. Cheese and crackers, I could eat that all day, right? That's how you think about sushi. And then you're like, you're sitting at the restaurant and you're eating your sushi and you're like, holy shit, this was a mistake. We ended up getting through the whole thing, but we did leave there going, me full, no more food. Yeah. Yeah, holy shit, you mad lads. Getting through 60, that's just like an eating challenge. Chris gotta make brackish meats food. Sushi is meat though. Crackers are sushi isn't necessarily meat. That's about 30 pieces each, yeah. 60 pieces total. That's a oh my gosh. That's true. It doesn't necessarily have to have meat, but still, the ingredients in sushi is way more filling than in cracker. Technically, they're both very carbohydrate heavy, especially if you don't get anything that's like protein. So technically, that shit should be easy. You should be able to pack that shit away super, because it's mostly rice, and rice is a carb. You should just be able to pack that shit away easy. I'm glad I'm not the only one who underestimates sushi though. That shit is, oh my god. There's a down the street from the sushi place, like we have like a good sushi place, and then there's like this cheaper one that's like it's all you can eat. Like you're just ooh. You get like your table. Oh my god, you got a whole ass car. And you just order whatever you want for like whatever for your seating price. Oh my god, that's also the same as like being like, wow, this is a lot of sushi. But their sushi portions are a lot smaller. Their sushi is a lot smaller than the other place we went to. These were huge, humongous. Actually, I have a picture of it. Let me go grab the sushi that I ordered. I have a picture. I know there's a picture. Literally the first thing in this. This was the sushi we ordered. This was the crazy one right here. This was the shrimp, salmon, cream cheese one. This was the salmon and avocado. This was just crab, and this was just more crab, but with like mayo. And that was the beef bulgogi right there. It was delicious. It was so yummy. And they served it on this nice little platter with some ginger and wasabi. Though wasabi in North America is not actually wasabi. It's just horseradish. Now I want sushi. Go get some yummy sushi. I'm here to make everybody hungry. Talking about the sushi I had like a week ago or something. Was it a week ago? I don't remember what day I went out to get sushi. Oh my god. My neuron just activated. Holy shit. Oh my god, Titan. I saw some of the stuff the Korean barbecue place had, and their bulgogi looks so fucking good. Oh my god. Ugh. I went to, we went to a Japanese barbecue when we went to the Near concert in January. And they had mantou buns. And holy shit, I love that shit. There's now a place in town. They're not exactly the same, but they have the exact same thing, basically. They're not, the buns that they give you aren't as fluffy, but oh my god, have I learned that I love dipping bread in condensed milk. That's delicious. Soken activates the neurons. Yeah, there's few things. One streamer that I watch likes to listen to Frisia from Guilty Gear, and whenever it starts playing, I'm like, oh my god, my neuron. Speaking of dipping bread into shit, alright. Today I learned a fairy bread. Oh, from butter and sprinkles? Like fucking Australians? Prawn talks about that sometimes. That shit looks so good. There's also like, I guess it's not exactly the same as fairy bread, but there's like, what is it, like the Dutch one that's like just chocolate sprinkles? The Hagelslag or something like Hagelslag? It's just bread with chocolate sprinkles on it too. Like that shit, crazy. It's not exactly the same as fairy bread. Yeah, that one, yeah. I probably said that terribly. Oh no. I like the idea of that more than I like my coworker being like, guys, you know what's fire? If you put mustard with your peanut butter. And I'm like, I'm gonna do it now. It's Dutch, so you gotta have a bit of a potato in your throat. Okay. Literally chocolate sprinkles, yeah. Mustard and peanut butter certainly sounds like a choice. Yeah, I'm gonna try it, don't worry. I'll let you know. I bought mustard the other... So, I was gonna do it a week ago, but then I don't actually own mustard. But I bought mustard the other day, so I will be trying it. Probably when I'm not working, though. It'll be my Deltarune snack, of course. Speaking of that... Okay. This seems like it's gonna have a bit of chocolate in it. Why is it not letting... Hi, Felix. I need to look up Danish things. What is this? What is this? Is this like wafer chocolate? You just put that shit on a piece of bread? I love these different versions of bread with butter plus sugary topping. They're little pieces of chocolate and you put them on with some toast. That's amazing. Bro, this is like Nutella that you don't spread. Like, holy shit. It's all just Nutella except fairy bread. Holy shit. I've never felt so called out as just now, bracket. Oh my god. What's up, buddy? Why are you so tiny and cute? Why are you so tiny and cute? Answer me this, and then I'll give you the water. Sometimes I think he just wants me to get his goober out of his eye. I'm Danish, so my language is almost better, don't worry. Hi, buddy. Hello, Felix. All languages are a little stupid as a treat. Every language be a little stupid. Some are stupider than others, so we should all just learn Esperanto. I think that would be that's the choice. We got the A or A. I don't know how any of those are supposed to be pronounced. And you ain't got the eh or ah. Hell yeah, Esperanto. O is pronounced like a silent O, so you just go like that. It's O, but it's a little shy. That's why it's just the cross sound. Bro, silent letters are so stupid, bro. Half of French is so wasteful of the printing press. My god. Bro, Danish is so bad with silent letters. Oh my god. They were like, oh, we're gonna fill up this printing press. I watch videos about how stupid French is. French is very stupid, bro. If you ever just want to pronounce a French word, you just ignore half the letters. So in Canada, everything has like the English side and then it has the French side to it. So if you ever like look at Canadian packaging, it's both. Bro, I love just like picking up like a package and just trying to read the French side. There's so many times for some reason our D's are just J's for no fucking reason. Oh my god. Hi Cecil, how are you? So real. I try to read Spanish all the time. Sometimes I try to read Spanish too. It's a lot easier to read Spanish than French. I've woken up and now it's your problem. Oh no! Get the old man back to sleep. Grandpa, go watch Evo. No, I'm joking. Alright. My ass forgot Evo was on. Yeah, it's Evo weekend. Pools were yesterday. I watched a very little bit, but I don't really care to watch pools. I want to see the top 8. Okay, I'm now your problem. It is now personal. And then I saw Ludwig fuck up Tyler 1. Hell yeah. Tyler implies the existence of Tyler too. Maybe there is Tyler too. But a boy, we want. Someone told me he did a secret training arc. What the fuck? Lord commands all kinds of nature, but he does have a kid. The kid debuff, huh? Just get good. Bro, having a kid would, like, so ruin my vibes. Anyways, I'm gonna try and get some semblance of sleep, even though it's 26 degrees at 11 p.m. Oh gosh, good luck. Try and get some good sleepies. You got this. I thought I would have a kid by now, really? I plan to be kidless, and I'm very glad that I stayed on track with my goals. Might be a fan going through the night angle, but we'll see. Good luck! Good luck on the sleeping. Get good sleepies. That came out of nowhere. I was not expecting to suddenly sneeze. Why are they so covert? Ninja sneezes. Secret ninja art. Sneeze. The sneezes that hurt your bones are the worst. I don't sneeze that hard, luckily. I have the little achoo! 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 Although when I get sick, actually, when I have like a cold or something and I sneeze and it kind of like reverberates in your body. Lucky Razafraz. I don't have like full power sneezes very often. I might be bad, and I don't know. When I was a kid, I used to have more like powerful sneezes, and then I remember making fun of my sister because she was like achoo, achoo, and then I became an achoo. That's called karma. And I got cursed. I got a lot more flowers. Oh my god. It's already been an hour. Oh my god. Bow down, Everdweller. I need to make... Where are we right now? I'm surprised it doesn't have more listens. Oh my god. I want to make... No, not that. Let me... There we go. Back. Oh, did you hear about Ark adding a new character to BlazBlue out of nowhere? Yeah, that's so funny. Yawn, so you can live up to the name Sleepy Soren. So live up to it, okay. I am always EP. Well, not always. I guess sometimes I have energy, but tonight's my 7th night of work, and I'm just like, oh gosh, kill me. I forgot to mention last night that even if you don't tack on the apostrophe, Kitty Soren, all Soren's names are spelled differently because Sleepy Soren has 2 O's. The only Soren with 2 O's is my Twitch. Ko is so shocked and happy. I'm like... I'm just shook that BlazBlue gets another... It's like an 11-year-old game and it's been dead for years. So them being like new DLC is crazy. So every social that I have is just written with an O. One single O. Except Twitch. My Twitch is just two O's for some... Unless 2 people are playing, it ain't dead. Fair enough. Fair enough, Daryl. I really should have a 3-day work week. I get a 3-day work week every other week. It might be because they have no game in the works, and to be nice to their fans who still play it, they are giving them a bone. Oh my god. Maybe. Could you imagine? I hope the DLC character is just like Soul Bad Guy, and then Guilty Gear's next DLC character announcement is like Regna the Blood Edge or some shit. I don't know. And yet the 2 O's are branded into our brain. I'm a big advocator of the 0-hour work week. I'm running for Prime Minister next week. Holy shit, let's go. It's always fun to think about how it's been up for 9 years, yeah. They said it was someone already in the universe. Soul Bad Guy is already in the universe. We got this. I'm manifesting the collaboration and crossover that everyone has always wanted. So with the Soren name thing, okay, so when I was a wee bab, I played this game called Tales of Langedia, and there were little otter guys called the Orosoren. And I was like, oh wow. And when I was done playing that game, I was like, holy shit, I want to make a comic. So then obviously I needed characters, because I was like 13 or something, and I didn't have characters. You know, I didn't have OCs or anything. I just drew characters. And then I was like, what if I just made the main character of my little comic named Soren? Because like the Orosoren, and that sounds... I didn't know it was a real name at the time. And then I tried making a comic, and people who were around back then may have read the comic, and I hope that you can expunge that from your brain. And then I gave up on it. I was like, fuck it. This is never gonna be real. It's gonna take forever. And I just can't fucking write this shit. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. It's never gonna be as good as it is in my brain. So then I was like, well, I named my 14 character after my own OC, and everyone just calls me Soren now. So I'm just gonna name all of my art accounts Sleepy Soren, because I'm tired, and everyone calls me Soren. And then my ass was like, okay, but what if? And now I'm like, I feel a little silly, because my cat girl in 14's name is Soren. I name my internet persona as Soren. And now I have this fuck-ass OC with the exact same name in my comic, and I feel a little silly. So I had a dilemma. It's been sitting in the back of my mind, like, I need to figure something out. And then 2 nights ago at work, I was just like, holy fuck, I'm gonna rename everything! It's probably Trinity since she's the only hero not in the game. Oh my god. But Soul Bad Guy. You have no idea how pissed people would be if that happened. I can't believe there really is somebody out there named Soul Bad Guy. He's the Soul Bad Guy. I think so. You know, I was typing out some Strive. Hey, bye, deleted it, said I moved past it. Let's go, Teo! I wish I could remember more, but I just remember you being an icon. Of course, that's all you remember. Teo, let's play Strive together. I'd rather play Blitzball. Soren meets Soren meets Soren. Yeah, it's a problem, because when I renamed my accounts from what my username used to be to like Sleepy Soren, I was like, I'm never gonna make my comic. I'm never gonna do this. Like, it's just never gonna happen. Like, it doesn't need to exist. I had this like, it's gonna take too much time. It's not gonna be good because I can't write worse shit, and I'd rather just draw 14 stuff. And then yeah, and then it just kind of lived in my brain, and I was like, yippee! And now I'm like, I'm going to make it. Well, the last like 2 years, I've been like, I'm gonna make it. But now that I'm like, oh wow, this is real, or it's proceeding to become real. The more I sit here and I'm like, why the fuck did I make everything about this one stupid name? So, anyways, I've changed the spelling. You must really hate Strive. Teo really hates Strive. We got Soren, and Soren. There's too many. All my accounts almost got rebranded though. Like I almost like woke up yesterday when I got back from shopping. I was like, I'm gonna do it, but then I just changed all the spellings, and I'm not changing my 14's character's name in game though. That's I'm not putting in the money to add a fucking apostrophe. I'm so shook by the spelling, but at least it's not like Shorewin or something. Why does the spelling shake you with the apostrophe? Like, it's lore appropriate. Does anyone call OC Soren? Because he's a big sourpuss. What the fuck? No, but I'm writing that down now, so thank you. Stealing your jokes. Because what... All is right in the world, yep. She's stealing the jokes. And I know it's not like a big problem either, because like the amount of people who are going to read my comic is probably in like the single digits, you know, and it's all people who like know me is probably gonna, you know, but I feel a little silly, and it just it fills my brain with the silliness, and I'm just like, fuck it, have confidence. No. It's gonna reach triple digits. I believe in you. No, that's unrealistic. It's realistic for you. It is not realistic. It is not. It's not. No, it's not. Like, real talk, no, it's not. It's not realistic at all. Maybe in like 5 years, that's realistic. My ass gonna be hustling. I hope you all ready for that. My comic has 787 views in the first episode. You can absolutely destroy that. No. Not in today's market. That's not, it doesn't, it unfortunately don't work that way anymore. Oh my god, there's a RoboKai video. Webtoons and stuff used to be like really good at like when you would first upload, like when like a new story would come out, they'd like really push them and stuff. Your like debut days, like it doesn't even like matter anymore. Like there's people that I know that have like multiple months of like updates and like really good stories and stuff, but they have like nothing, you know, and it's crazy. I'm not just posting on Webtoons though. I'm gonna be one of those insane people who's like, every comic reading platform you've ever heard of, maybe you should post on Tapas. Tapas is worse than Webtoons now. People are like, I get nothing on Tapas. I'm gonna be that crazy person that's like, here is my list of reading websites that you can read. And I'll be like, Webtoons, Tapas, Nanny Kami, Global Comics, Domwa, Inkstra. Wherever you like to read it. Mrs. Worldwide, that's me. I'm rebranding right now. Find you everywhere. Exactly. Okay. People be like, oh my god, what's the... People argue over like what social media to use as an artist, and I'm just like, bro, just all of them at the same time. Except the ones you hate more than the others. They all suck. They all suck. Every single one sucks. It's just you gotta find the one that you vibe with on the sucking wavelength to like main, and then the other ones just can exist. Like there is no winning when your existence is tied to the tech giants. Like, yeah, Twitch sucks, so does fucking YouTube, but I'm streaming on both right now! Should I use Instagram or Twitter? Both of them. They both hate you. I can't wait to go to your randomasscomics.com to read your I also want to host on my own site, but Kenji gave me a lot of words to consider, and I'm considering his words because he's smart and he make website. He knows how to make website. Read my comic on randomasscomic.com in like 6 months still. I thought he was already gay. What does he have to come out for? Oh my god. What's RoboKai? He's a character in Guilty Gear. And he's coming out in Strive. To a Strive near you. Time for me to hop off for the night. Enjoy the rest of your stream, Sword. I got that silent O going on. Have a good sleep, Danny. I hope the heat goes away. Teo got a fish, so it seems like it's gonna work out. If not, I'll hunt down Tech. Okay. I don't know who Tech is, but... Teo. Oh, fuck. Damn. The Wheels of Fate have been pretty unkind to me lately. Oh, no. The prophet lied to the people. And now the people rebel against the prophet. Have I did the tier 2 art? Hell yeah. I don't know how accurate the fortune telling would be. You just gotta beat Fate's ass sometimes. I wish I knew somebody named Fate. Imagine. Instructions very clear when it found somebody named Fate. Beat their ass. Got arrested. Now I'm in jail. Hilariously, I had a dream when I was sleeping today that was like someone got murdered. I don't know who, but everyone kept thinking that I did it, and I knew for a fact that I did not do it. And I was just like, oh god, I didn't do this, but I can't deal with it. I was having a stress dream, and then they were like, oh no, it couldn't have been her. And I was like, thank God, I'm going back to my regular life now. How do we know that? Because I know that I didn't do it, and I don't lie anymore. I was just thinking earlier today about how many of my OCs have attempted murder. I'm assuming Stella has the highest amount of that, of attempted and or successful murder. Stella has not intentionally tried to murder anybody, actually. That's surprising. She just commits arson, which could kill people, so you could count her if you wanted to. Just commits arson because she wants to. My gosh. What a weird, sassy child. I actually didn't remember how old you said Stella was, but I'm gonna assume she's still a baby. She baby. Bum, 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 bum. Sometimes you just gotta let your characters experience a little bit of murder, you know? It's much easier to get away with murder when you're in a fictional setting. Ace Attorney. My dream felt like an Ace Attorney case where I was like being accused by Phoenix Wright with random bullshit, but I wasn't on a witness stand. I was just chilling. Depends on what point in time. She turns 15 early in the story, but is roughly 10 and he... Wait a second. Why she aged so slow? Goddamn, she baby. Getting accused by Phoenix Wright would be a nightmare, right? That's what my dream was like. You know, you're just chilling and he suddenly goes like, you seem like you're you know, you're not worried about this murder. You must have been the one to do it. And I'm like, oh, bro, what do you mean? I was just like, I just want to go back to work, bro. go do my job. I don't want to deal with this murder accusation, you know? Damn, we already had the Chrysalis, yeah. Where was Garuda? We haven't listened. Where Garuda? Or did I miss? Under the Weight was there. Well, okay, it's just not in order, alright. Because Fallen Angel is a bit down. This also activates my neuron, by the way. Most of my characters are like adults. So they legally are fine committing murder. No, actually they're not. Were you slotting in before me? I do have it on there, but I don't think I never played 1.0, so I don't think I'm gonna actually listen to the before Meteor one. It was fun though this morning. Me and Emma were talking about how our characters have changed over time, and it's kind of, like, I just kept thinking about it at work while I was crashing the fuck out and crashing out tired. And I was like, damn, shit really did change. Even the name. I mean, that's to go back through my script and change every E in the name Soren to an I. It's gonna slip in. It's gonna slip in. Amazing, right? Yeah, it's oh. I love you just drop it and find a replace tool. Yeah. But I mean, I've already put in some, like, so when I draw my comic, when I sketch out pages, I write the text in as early as possible. So I'm gonna have to, like, go through the already, like, drawn pages and change the text. And I'm gonna have to, but I keep all my file documents separate, so I'm gonna have to, like, open each one and be like, replace and find. Like, every chapter is its own document. To replace and find. I did add them all together to see what the final page count was, which was like 200 pages or something, but there's a lot of spaces. So it sounds longer than it really is. And also, that was the unedited length. I didn't mention this last night, but Scylla used to be nearly the opposite of how she is now. She was super emotional and took things to the heart easily. One of her arcs involved her having a big emotional crash out and running away. I love emotional crash outs, bro. That shit's good. But now she's just like, I will set this on fire. It's not fun if you don't let me set things on fire. Now she doesn't understand her own feelings. And she may learn how to, though. You know, you might not understand them today, but she could understand them tomorrow. Maybe she'll stop setting people on fire. I don't know. I have no idea what you have, like, in store for her and, like, Terra's story and stuff. Yeah, character development. Well, we love a little bit character development. Or a lot of bit of it. Mm-hmm. Oh, Id was announced for Versus Rising. Yeah. I thought that happened a while ago. Id, not Id. When I started, I thought I'll make. When I started, I thought this was I'll make a man out of you. Oh my god. You know, it does kind of sound the same. I'll be right back. All right. Is this an Endless Ragnarok come out soon? Oh no. Yeah, on the 8th. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. What's Versus Rising? Is that a Guilty Gear? It is not a Guilty Gear. It is a Granblue Fantasy. Same difference? They're actually quite different. One is an RPG, the other one is a fighting game. One is a Final Fantasy ripoff, one is a fighting game. One's a gacha, one's a fighting game. One has a fighting game spin-off, but one is a fighting game. Am I thinking of BlazBlue? Maybe? The one that Ram Girl I kept calling Watame. That is Granblue. That's Granblue versus Rising, yeah. So there's there's fucking a lot of Granblues, but there's the Granblue versus Rising fighting game. And then there's what's the Soul one? This is the RPG one. Let me open my Steam library. Then there's Granblue I was thinking of Relink. There's Relink, that's what I thought she was talking about at first. Fuck. Cause I was like, oh yeah, him. The Nero character. That's finally a playable character. Granblue Fantasy is the gacha game, the one that started the whole Granblue franchise. Yes, which came from, what was it? Something Rage of Bahamut. I tabbed up my mistake. It's okay. It was supposed to be like a Final Fantasy clone originally, and it was called Rage of Bahamut, and then Rage of Bahamut became Granblue Fantasy, and then Granblue Fantasy is a gacha game that is by Cygames, which then they've made Relink, and they've made Versus Rising, and as like non-gacha versions of their game. Yeah. Cygames made Uma Musume, but Cygames yeah, they make gacha games. The Uma Musume. They make it's gacha. It's gotcha. But yeah, that's not a Guilty Gear, and it's unfortunately not the same difference either as Guilty Gear, because I don't think Guilty Gear they had a pachinko. Is there a Guilty Gear gacha? Maybe. What, Chi? Are you telling me otherwise? Are you like, there is a Guilty Gear gacha, you just don't know it, and also it's probably Japanese exclusive, just like the pachinko game. The one that we played was a fighting game, though, right? Yeah, so they have a fighting game spin-off. They probably... Let's see how... Granblue spin-offs. Granblue Fantasy spin-off games? It can't just be the two of them. There's Granblue Rising versus... Granblue Versus, and there's Granblue versus Rising, and then there's Granblue Relink. They made a board game? There's a board game? Okay, it doesn't exist anymore. At least not on this link. It's an app, not on NA. Oh, a mobile app board game for Granblue. That seems about it for the side things. For now. Time for dinner? See you later. But it's only interesting, but not meter resting. There's apparently an Uma Musume party game. Amazing. Horse party. Just horsing around. There we go. There's Garuda. Meter resting is so funny. I love it. What about mile resting? Maybe centimeter resting? And I thought I'd be able to finish this today. I was like, these flowers will not take very long. If I just focus, if I could get this done. Focus, focus, hocus, focus, hocus, pocus, focus! I have 4-ish hours till I have to go to work. Just need the hocus focus. Whoop. Bum, 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 I was like, I can finish this tomorrow. I don't know, sleepy, but I just hope my night at work tonight is like super easy. Like I need my 7th day to be like chill. I mean, I'm gonna go and do it with the fuck it, we ball energy anyways, but I just need this shit to be chill for once. The More Donut theme activates my neurons as well. There's so many songs in this game that I'm gonna be like Idleshire's theme is just gonna like pop on and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, AFK there! The AFK theme. Gotta make that like a playlist, the AFK Final Fantasy XIV playlist collective. I have this little picture of a cat as like a reference for how these flowers are supposed to look. Look at this cat with their little cat flower crown. It's adorable. Oh my god, I hear bacon sizzling. I fiend. Streamer focusing, kind of. Something like this. How long have I even worked on this for? What is the time? Oh my god, is that 19 hours? What do you mean? Holy shit. I thought this was gonna be like 10. I thought it was gonna be like 10 hours. Holy shit. This is a neuron activating moment here too. It's got so much like Final Fantasy 13 spunk in it. I don't know. No one's gonna understand what I mean, but a little like dancing pianos in the background is very 13 auditorially. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-da-da. Ba-ba. This petal is far too large. Sometimes your petals just be chunky. What happened to Chi? Why was he yelled at me for a minute and then he left. I can't believe he came in just to tell me that I'm wrong and then left. She is drooling on the little house. Oh, did he just get his medicine? He was yelling at me like, please don't let her get me. Okay. And then I was like, oh, what? You're just telling me I'm wrong, buddy? Oh, poor little guy. I was wondering why he wasn't covered in drool yet. Damn, he came to me for protection and I let him down. He'll never trust me ever again. Please don't make me take my medicine. I've done 3 flowers in 2 hours because oh god. Alright, I'm not even done this 3rd flower. That's all we've fucking done. Oh gosh, this is gonna take forever. Why am I so slow, bro? Why did I choose to draw flowers? Why am I such a fucking silly little guy? He's staring at me. Sounds like Chi. Sent a picture of it. Oh my god. Oh, he's like, you did this to me. You made me drool. What a baby. What a baby, man. I'm so sorry. Is this Keeper of the Lakes theme? Good King Mugama, good King Mog with iron hand. Good King Mugama, good King Mog with a name and shoe. Good King Mugama, good King Mog. We'll throw you for a loop. Oh, sweet. She'll tickle your nose and tickle your feet. Gosh. I mean, when I first drew this, I'm like, it's gonna be quick. It's gonna be quick. It's gonna be quick. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be easy and simple. And then I got carried away again, like a fool. What of all the land, good King Muggle-Mog, good King Mog, rules with iron hand. Good King Muggle-Mog, good King Mog. Spit your hairs and ruffle your fluff. Don't get your fluff ruffled by a Moogle. Oh, that one is oddly shaped back there. Oh no. It's the worst part about flowers is they can look so weird if they're the wrong shape. I make this one go on top of this one, like so. Maybe I should just keep it like that. Huh. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay. This might. You got a rainbow chile. I think that these parts right here, like call for a lot of attention, I guess, because there's like just so many like intersecting lines and whatnot. So I'm just trying to like remove a lot of the detail, I guess. Which might make this a lot faster to go through if I just worry about the outline and then filling in the outline. Instead of like the individual petals themselves, which is probably, yeah, I probably shouldn't have been worrying about that in the first place. And that means we can get this done, but 10 times faster. kind of want to do this one and just have it like overlap a little bit. Some of the cat, the photos of the cat, some of the petals are like overlapping each other a bit. But I don't want them all to just be like stagnant. So. Wait, no, it needs to be like this color. What am I doing? I'm messing everything up! Ba-ba-da-bum, bum, bum, mess it up! Bum, 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 gonna mess it up. Yup, yup, yup. Bum, 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 mess it up! Oh my gosh. I just told Seville about Id being added, or id whatever being added to Versus Rising, and I'm like, it's just Nero. And he's like, oh my god, I love it. I smell dinner cooking. A dinner a cooking. My tummy be rumbling. For sustenance. So obviously a lot of stuff I still need to clean up on this too. So it's probably not gonna get done today. But I want to at least get the flowers, like, in a state. Because, like, I don't know, like, from, like, a distance, I think it looks pretty clean. Except, like, right here, maybe. And, like, here. Like, this side. And maybe up here. Here is pretty okay. Maybe a little bit of cleaning. But I want to finish the flowers. They probably should have been lighter. They maybe, like, blown out a little bit. Make that a little thicker. I still haven't saved this whole time, so let's give us a little savey save. There we go. Savey saved. Why my phone going buzz buzz? Buzz buzz? Who's buzzing? Someone's buzzing! What was it just telling me what the weather is? Oh god, it's gonna be hot tomorrow. Oh no, kill me. Oh god. Oh. Our heat wave time, okay. Like, these ones are just too thick, I think. I'm fixing flower petals all fucking day at this point. Sometimes it might just be easier to start over on them. It might be the plan. It might be the plan. Alright, I'm gonna start over, I think, on them. Ugh, fuck. Okay. Just gonna copy this layer. And we're going to... too thick. It also feels slightly too big on my original one. Why did I just go all the way down? Okay, I'm gonna make... These can all just stay in here. Right, because that's there. Alright, easy. Okay. The unrendered portion of hair in the forehead. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, oh. Oh, pizza. Thank you. I've been given sustenance, which means I should probably stop streaming soon. I'm gonna just turn this one blue so I know it's like the base one. I'm gonna keep that up as like a guide. I'm gonna eat some of my pizza. It's gonna burn my mouth. I'm gonna redraw the flowers. I think that'll be the end of the stream. This is probably something I should have done originally, because I did the original flowers really quickly, and like they look really big, and I didn't really think about them being like uniform to each other or anything. Or clean or anything. And that has screwed me over a little bit. It's just using like the yellow as like a center point and then just drawing the petals off of it. I thought about doing this earlier and then I'm like, nah, they're fine. And then I learned it was indeed not fine. So like this one, that's kind of thick. And on this one's a little thin. Comes tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down. I should like do like a circle guideline around all these to like stay in like the same circumference. We're not gonna do that though. Like this one's kind of thick, so I'm gonna make this one a little thicker. This one's a little stubby, so I'm gonna make this one a little longer. This one also is too thin. Why don't I just stopped caring about them overlapping. It's too thick though. Pizza. Oh my god! Fratty, thank you for the follow. I didn't see that. I'm so sorry. No worries. Hello, welcome. I'm kind of focused on trying to finish these flowers, or at least get them to a point where I don't hate them. And I'm like, you know. And then I'm probably gonna stop streaming for today because I have to work tonight. But thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, I heard from Brack you said you work night shift. I do indeed work night shift, yes. 5 more hours. I just got here. I don't even have 5 more hours. I got like... I gotta leave for work in 4 hours. That's all I got. And I need to decompress from streams or I'm gonna crash at work again. Oh my god, a swordfish! Holy shit, how are you, Ayame? Welcome, welcome. Take PTO. I gotta save my PTO for September and Evercold. How long have you worked nights? 4 years now? I think 3 or 4 years. God damn, I love it. Okay. Other people, I know most people, a lot of people hate it. I personally love it. Just speed through Evercold on pre-order release day, like I will be. I will be as well, but I want to level. I'm gonna level. I finished Dawn Trail on like the 2nd day of Dawn Trail. That shit was crazy. We did like 2 18-hour sessions of playing Dawn Trail, and bro, I was tired at the end of it. I like it as well. I just did it while studying, which turned me into an actual zombie because of the schedule I was living on. That's very fair. I used to work at 4 a.m. And then they were like, hey, you want to work overnights? And I was like, yes, please. And my like quality of life went like way up. Because I didn't have to go to sleep at like 7 in the afternoon. You know, people are like, hey, you want to play games? I'm like, I gotta go to bed. I gotta work in the morning. I gotta wake up at like 2 in the morning. I gotta leave my house by 3. I get to work by 4. Day 3 before it went live, yeah. I don't think I've played an expansion during its actual release day in a long time. I think Stormblood was the last time that like... And Stormblood was its own tomfoolery, but we beat... I think finished Shadowbringers in like 3 days. Like, it's always like the day before it's real. So I'm going home at 4 a.m., wake up at 7 a.m., go to school, come home, nap, work from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. Oh god, that sounds exhausting. I am luckily not in school or anything, I just work. So I'm just... I get home in the morning and then I go to bed and then I wake up and I live my life. And some people think that's weird. I have a coworker who works days and I see him in the morning and sometimes we go out for like dinner and stuff, which for me is like my breakfast. And they'll be like, I don't know how you just go home and sleep. And I'm like, it's easy. I'm tired from work. I just close my eyes and I go to bed. Honk you, honk you. Mad vibe. Same actually. Yeah. Yeah, it's... I'm tired from work and I want to go to bed. He's like, why don't you just stay up when you get home? I'm like, because I'm tired. Skydeep Cenote had issues. I got disconnected 5 times with 20-minute queue each time because I got DC'd. Oh no! We didn't get DC'd at all, which was nice. I think the only issue we had was like right at launch, and it happened a few times after launch too, was My game, for some reason, just would sit on a black screen. And right when servers went up, everyone was like logging in. I'm like, something is amiss here. I need to put this one under all of these, actually. It's fighting for my life. Oh no. Skydeep Cenote said no. Okay, this one is a little too small. Change. Ah! Move this over here. Yes, perfect. And then this one looks a little too big. Where is it? Oh, these two are on the same fucking layer. Oh no. Well. Not anymore, they're not. Tee. The power of cut and paste. Also, went to fish hatchery yesterday. 40-minute drive, 0 cell service, but I got to see a 10-foot long sturgeon. Let's fucking go. That's awesome. I need to move. I want to move them slightly over because these ones are all like connected. Not this one. And then this one. And then we move all of the yellow bits over. Yes, yes, yes. I also got to see a salmon ladder. Some salmon were getting cooked by the current. Huh. You know, I've heard the word salmon ladder, but I don't actually know if I know what that is. Huh, migrating salmon. Up. Okay, that's cool. Toma fish. It's basically a huge dam. Yeah, yeah. It's also a workout thing, apparently. Do a little bit of this from that one, and then a little bit of that on this one. That's the wrong one. No. There we go. Perfect. I think. I hope. Salmon ladder from Ninja Warrior, yeah. Alright. Anyways, friends. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I thought I'd get the flowers done today, but technically we got 0 done on stream today because I erased all my flower progress. I will get this done probably off stream. Let me just hit that ending stream. So I was originally going to stream tomorrow as well, but I think I'm not going to because I'm very tired and I don't have a day to sleep in. Sleep a little bit. Not sleep in, I mean like sleep a little bit and not have any obligations. So I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, but I will be back on Tuesday and we will do the Ace Attorney into Final Fantasy XIV job stream and I'll get all that stuff set up and whatnot. So so you can miss me a little bit before we do that. But yeah, I want to eat my food, and I need to have a shower and decompress a little bit. But thank you guys for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys have a wonderful time, wonderful day, wonderful whatever you got going, and I will hopefully see you on Tuesday for some weird Ace Attorney thing I concocted. Yeah.